again a very serious problem. We don't have an idea of that we will leave. So this Kalidasa, so his beauty is that he always tries to share a very powerful message in the form of a story we just introduced in one sentence. So there the sentence goes like this: Apannarthi Shamanatala Sampado Uttamana. Sampadaha means wealth. Uttamanam means the great people. Uttamanam Sampadaha. Apanna Arti Prashamana Chalaha. Apanna means the one who is in trouble. Arti is mental affliction, any form of affliction. The one who is in trouble due to some affliction. So the wealth, the resources that the noble people possess are essentially oriented towards that. So this is how the verse gets. So the training that he received in energy, I must say, it is a wealth, right? So you have to analyze, you have to digest, and you should be able to communicate. So this is essentially oriented towards the affliction that the future generations may face, and what can we do towards them. Okay? So that way I am really happy that he has made use of the training that he had received in order to analyze the situation and then dedicated himself for a certain cause. So it requires a certain genius. He was quoting Schumacher. It requires a certain genius and the courage to move in the opposite direction, and he has taken that direction. So we all appreciate it. That's it. So the other verse actually begins with Panchet Vayo Sarati Saralaskanda Sankhatta Janma. This is a very powerful message that he has delivered. So if we have, in fact, the other thing that he was trying to share with us is, so you don't consider yourself as owner, you are a trustee. You, by virtue of something, are able to have more. It is essentially for sharing. So that is another powerful message that is conveyed through this by Kalidasa. Any form of wealth that you possess. You can be knowledge, you can be resources. So that is how Kalidasa beautifully brings in. But how does he bring in? So he has beautifully explained the source of the fire in the forest. So it is Meghaduta essentially trying to convey a message through the Megha. Meghaduta means a lover is suffering because of the beloved separated. Okay? He is trying to pass a message. This is how the poet builds. So conveys his message to the lover through Megha. Megha, keeping Megha as messenger. So there he says as the Megha goes, so Megha has to travel from one place to other place. Panchet Vayu Sarati Saralaskanda Sankatta Janma. Vayu Sarati means as the wind keeps moving with terrific speed, Saralaskandha Sankhatta Janma. Sarala is the name of a tree. Skandha is branches. Sankhattanam is basically one rubbing with the other. So the fire in the forest is generated by the branches rubbing with each other because of the terrible force of the wind. Okay? Pranche Duvayo Sarati Saralaskandha Sankhatta Janma. So the forest fire will be there. What he is trying to say is at any time in the universe there will be forest fire somewhere happening. So this is why he is saying, as you move, O cloud, if you happen to see on the mountain there is a forest fire, then your duty is essentially to stop there for a moment and then pour heavy. Okay. What should you do? In order to eliminate the suffering of the birds, animals, etc., which are lying in the mountain. Right? So this is how he beautifully brings the narrative. That O cloud, he is telling the message to the cloud. So you possess the resource. What resource? Water. So how is to be utilized? In order to ensure that people who are suffering are saved by the resource you possess. So that is how he brings it. Panchet Vayu Sarati Saralaskandha Sankhatta Janma Vadhe Tota Arhasyenam Shamayitmalam Vari Dhara Sahasrai. Vari means water, Dhara Sahasrai means something heavily poured. So why I said this was, he essentially tried to shower, and it is multiple showers that are essential in order to get rid of the major problem that he is contemplating, as many people have contemplated. So I congratulate him for taking this decision to make the job and dedicate himself for that.